Hello. Good morning. Let's have a little coffee. Let's have a little cough. See if anybody drops in. Anybody's around. It's a holiday weekend. It's beautiful in the neighborhood. Oh my God. You don't hear a sound. Nobody's around. The stores are empty. It's a nice day around the way. Hello. Hello. Let's see who we got. It is a gorgeous day around the way. Gonna have a beautiful Memorial Day weekend in North Jersey. Love it up here. The shore is the last place I would want to be. Cozy up here. The stores are empty. Spend some quality time with people. A couple of barbecues. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I will be busy. I'm the busiest guy with nothing going on. How the fuck do you figure that out? Well, let's go with a little. Let's go with a little something over here. Let's go with a little something. One summer night, we fell in love. One summer night, I held you tight, you and I, under the moon of love. One summer night, I kissed your lips. One summer night, I held you close, you and I, under the moon of love. You kiss me, oh so tenderly, and I knew this was love. And as I held you oh so close, I knew no one could ever take your place. Oh, one summer night, we fell in love. One summer night, I held you tight, you and I, under the moon of love. Once upon a time. Good morning, Mr. Edwin. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Oh, such a nice man. Edwin, I was looking at some of your videos this morning. Wow. I love those cats. Edwin, are those your cats that are in those videos? Something I would love is to have a cat, but I'm so highly allergic. They're the most beautiful creatures on the earth, but I can't do it. I just cannot do it. Okay, guys, I'm late. Hello, Gerard. I'm late today. Not that I'm late. What's my schedule? I'm not on a schedule. Good morning, Adam. Good morning, Gerard. Down neck, my paisan. Good morning. Nice to see you, Adam. Tindu, my cousin. Satrulo, Cuzzy. What's up, girl? Billy the kid. Nice to see you stopping in. William Brooklyn. Hello there. Good morning from the BK. You know, it's a good day to head out to the BK. I gotta be honest with you. I will be in Manhattan tomorrow morning, I believe. I'll be in Manhattan tomorrow morning. I gotta see. I gotta do this, that, and the other thing. But I was a little late. You're getting natural light today, guys. I don't have anything fancy, nothing going on. Uh, I was a little late because I was reading my newspaper. Yes, I still do read the newspaper. It's called the Italian Tribune. It's the Italian newspaper from our neighborhood. It's from here. It's called the Italian Tribune. Now, in there, I saw something. Hold on a minute. Let me get right here. I saw something in there that's very interesting. Tripe and Bones Night. Anthony, I got a question for you. Don't go anywhere. Hello there, Patty. Hope you're feeling a little better this morning. Blessings to you, Patty Daly. Um, Tripe and Bones. Tripe. So I read the paper, the Italian Tribune. I get the Italian Tribune. And people thought the Italian Tribune went out of business, but it's my paper. It's the paper I read. So I don't really read the Star Ledger anymore, but I do get the Italian Tribune. The Italian Tribune, and it's only $1.50 because the Star Ledger is like I don't know $14 for. But this gets old neighborhood stuff that I like. So I've been a man started this. His name was Ace Alagna, and I've been speaking to his daughter, and I may in fact have her on from the Italian Tribune. She used to do the Columbus Day parades, which are now gone. Come on now, this man keeps it classic at 8:35. So yeah, Italian Tribune. So in there we got the tripe and bones dinner that's scheduled. So I got to talk to my mother about this. I'm going to try to get her down here to the neighborhood for the tripe and bones. Two types of tripe. I don't eat tripe. My mother loves tripe, so I'm going to try to get my mother down here for the adripa. Tripe and Bones night. So I'm going to try and do it down the block, Mama Vittoria in Nutley. So I'm going to see if I can do it. Yeah, Tripe and Bones. Can you imagine? Tripe and Bones. Let me see. It's in the Italian Tribune. Tripa, yeah. So, hey, guys, if anybody's in Jersey and you're into Tripe and Bones, the Italian Tribune, well, established 1931. Tripe and Bones dinner for all the tripe lovers. Our time has come to get together again. Tuesday, June 20th, 6:30 p.m. Mama Vittoria. $65 per person. Appetizers, two different tripe dishes, pasta and bones, salad and dessert. I think it's pasta with neck bones. If I had to get Jack, what's up, cuz? Nice to see you, Jack. It's been a minute. Yeah, tripe and pigs. I don't know. It's tripe and bones, arms. Is that what it means? And let me call my mother and see if she wants to do it. Let's see if Grandma Stiggy wants to do this. Let's call Grandma Stiggy real quick. Anthony, don't go anywhere. I got to tell you something. Jack, nice to see you, Jack. Very nice to see you. Hold down, Nick. Let me check that comment. Tribe has got $65 a person. Two tribe two ways. Yeah. Down neck. I hope you feel better, man. A lot of people aren't well. Well, I will tell you this: North Jersey is the place to be right now. Wow, it's beautiful in the neighborhood. My kids are at the beach, which is not a place I would want to be. It's probably pork bones. Yeah, I'm gonna think it's pork bone arms. So this is Mama Vittoria down the block. Anthony, do you remember an old hardware store in Nutley? It burned down. Gantner's. Do you remember Gantner's? Remember a place called Gantner's ALV or Patty? Anybody from the area of Gantner's? Remember that hardware store, Gantner's? Oh, it's a beautiful weekend. Pool is ready. Well, you got to come to the neighborhood. It's 1954 over here, cuz. It literally is. When I say it's 1954 over here, I really truly mean it. The place down the block is having Tripe and Bones night. They're calling it. What the fuck is that? Tripe and Bones. Let's see what Grandma Stiggy says. And don't go anywhere. Remind me. So it's where Gantner's was. Yeah, I get the Italian paper. This is it right here, cuz. I got the Italian Tribune. Listen, until my last breath, I'm going to be old head. Right? I know it's gross. Let's call Grandma. Hold on a minute. The first thing she's going to say is, how's the kids? Where's the kids? Watch this. Or she's going to say, what's the matter? What's Grandma Stiggy going to say when she answers the phone? What's wrong? What's wrong, Tommy? All right. Let's see. Where's Grandma? Contacts. She's going to say, what's wrong, Tommy? Oh, really? Uh-oh. I don't like when she don't answer.
Hello?
What are you doing?
Nothing. Look, nothing. What's the matter?
Nothing's the matter. Why? Does it sound like something's the matter?
You sound like it. Did you just get up?
No. If I just got up, I'd be dead.
What's going on?
They're having at Mama Vittoria. They're having a tripe and bones night. You want to try and do it?
A what? Tripe and bones night?
Yeah. 2 types of tripe.
2 what?
2 different types of tripe. I don't know what they mean by bones. What would that mean? Neck bones? Like what would go with that? What would go with that back in the day? You know, what would tripe and bones? What?
I don't know what that means.
Neck bones?
Oh God!
Yeah, because it's pasta. It's pasta and bones. They said.
Yeah, it's got to be neck bones. How much is it?
$65 a person. It's about 4 courses with dessert and everything, and it's right here at Mama Vittoria, where Gantner's used to be.
I don't know. Can I eat all that?
I don't know. You can take it home if you don't. Well, let's see. We'll put it together. See if Geraldine wants to do it.
Geraldine's not here.
Not now. It's in June 20th.
Oh, for your birthday.
Not for me. I don't need tripe. For you guys. I mean, let's see what we can do.
All right.
Try and put a couple of people. Uncle Michael liked tripe?
I don't remember.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, anyway, it's 65. It was in the Italian Tribune, and I mean, it's a pretty good price, no?
Yeah, I think so.
$65. 2 types of tripe, appetizers, pasta and bones. I'm gonna guess it's neck bones. All right.
Goodbye.
All right. Bye. It's crazy. All right. So that's probably gonna happen. All right. There you go. So that's Grandma Sticky. I told you she was gonna ask me what's wrong, right? I told you, right? Yeah, it's a Trullo. I can't eat that garbage. Dean Do loves it. Edwin. Never heard of 2 types of tripe. Probably done hot and sweet. Probably done a little hot, maybe. I know. I'm gonna guess, Patty. It's probably done hot. There's only one recipe that I know of. I mean, the way Patty, the way Diane makes it, right? Louis doesn't make it. So what would you think, Patty? 2 tripes. I don't know. Yeah, I guess ALV. I don't know how they're going to do it. Anyway, $65 a person. Mama Vittoria. It's still 1954 over here. So that's what we're going to do. I'll get my aunts together, my uncles, and I'll hook it up for them. I'll get them a table. And I'll hook them up. So, Anthony, it's where Gantner's used to be. The best store in the world was Gantner's hardware store. So, I remember when it burned down. It was all wood. Oh, hello, Arlene. Okay, Edwin, did you answer me about the cats? Yeah, you make it with the gravy. I'm sure it's always some tomato sauce, right? Years ago, they would throw tripe away. Now, my family never threw it away, Adam. And it stinks when you're cooking it. Oh my God, you got to boil it and boil it and boil it. It's fucking intestines. Right. Doesn't like cannoli. He doesn't like cannoli. Your cat is Mimo. Okay, beautiful, beautiful cat. That's an indoor cat, outdoor cat, Edwin? Okay, yeah. Okay, so, okay, and I have a question from one of our listeners, one of my loyal listeners, Salvatore. He's probably watching. He can't comment. I'm calling him Salvatore, okay? He can't comment. He's not a commenter, and he just can't comment. So we're going to leave it at that. There's a lot of people in here that can't comment, unfortunately, for various reasons, okay? You just want Maranad. Me too. You can put whatever you like in it. Try like a trap in the red sauce pixie. I don't know. Arms. It's the craziest thing. No, we don't like tripe. Salvatore. Yes, we do love the name Sal. Oh my God. So Salvatore is in the chat. We do love the name Salvatore. It stinks, but I guess it's good. Okay, AOV. Well, okay, a friend of ours was a friend of ours. Cosa Nostra. A friend of ours who watches both of our shows said, why is there such expensive wines versus cheap wines? I mean, this is for your show, but I got this message last night, and he's watching right now, and he wants to know, like, why is there an area of wines that are so expensive versus, a grape is a grape. He's indoor and outdoor, but stays in property. Very nice, Edwin. Very nice. Happy to hear that. Very nice. Costa Nostra. He said it yesterday, Costa Nostra. Gerard, did you hear Lee say Costa Nostra yesterday? He had a good show yesterday. Oh, he did. Gerard, you're Costa. Gerard. Gerard must have had coffee this morning. Okay. It was a story. They had a good show yesterday. I liked it. I like those short shows. You know me. But they hit it good. Yeah. We do love the name Salvatore. So that's the question, ALV. Why are these wines? I don't know. He sent me a picture. Some were $300, some were $30, some were $5. He can't even say what. I know. I love it. Various reasons. Supply and demand has a lot to do with it. Uh-huh. Supply and demand, Salvatore. Supply and demand of what? There's grapes growing all over the fucking world. What are we doing? Supply and demand. The shelves are stocked with wine. What do we not? What do we don't have supply of? Or that brand just makes a limited amount and they have a desirable taste. What is it? A specific grape or type that's in high demand typically? Is it a dry? If your wine is made from a small harvest, there you go. So like it's exclusive almost. All right. Yeah. Thank you for that. Let me put that on the screen. Probably the region is growing. Jack says. Salvatore, hopefully, if you see this, because you won't see the chat later, it's a wine made from a small harvest. They are very expensive. And Jack says it's probably the region it's grown in. All right. Adam says there's three types of tripe: blanket, honeycomb. Well, I only know honeycomb. I only know honeycomb tripe. I don't eat it. Never will I. But it's, yeah. So all I wanted to touch on today was nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just that it's really quiet in North Jersey, and I love it. I'm loving this. You hear there's not too much street noise. My windows are open. My kids are at the beach, like I said. That's the last place that I want to be. It's craziness down the shore right now. They're sending me videos and pictures. And I'm up here like the world is mine. I'm going to go get a pedicure at 9:30. I'll get a nice pedicure today. Get my eyebrows threaded. The pool's ready. It's 90 degrees. I'll have a little Peroni today. Nicey nice. So frito. No, I don't eat any of that stuff, Jack. More about where the grapes are grown. The soil, the weather patterns have a tremendous effect on the wine that is produced. There you go. Right on the screen for you. My kids are at the Jersey Shore by a little city called Ortley Beach. Ortley Beach is right next to Lavalette and Seaside Heights. Yeah, I wouldn't be going there. I'm going for a pedicure around 9:30. Eye exam, eyebrows, everything. I'm clean from top to bottom. I'm summer ready. Although I'm not going to fit my bathing suit because I'm a fat bastard, but that's okay. The pool is 90. We're good. Well, I got to keep it. What am I supposed to do, ALV? I got to keep my shit in check, man. No, I get threaded. I get nicey nice thread. Wortley is nice, yeah. That's where my kids have a house. Well, there is a sense of purpose for you, Patty. If you have the energy to do it, got to make those chokes. I don't like artichokes. I'm not a fan of artichokes, but hey, you know. So Ortley has a nice. Ortley's looking great. They changed it, but it's looking good. It's really looking good. They changed. After Sandy obliterated the area and the surf club was gone, now Tom's River bought the surf club, which was a club on the beach, the only club on the beach in the area. So Tom's River bought the surf club property, which was a private beach. Can't stand too long. Then don't do it. Then don't do it. I was thinking about that yesterday. I'm working. I'm always on my feet. I was power washing yesterday. You know, it's interesting. You gotta really watch. Yes, Ralph, right there. Nothing's happening, Ralph. Nothing. Just having a cup of coffee and going about my business. 8 more minutes and I'm out of here. $4 each. I don't know. I don't buy them. I think it's a waste. What's in an artichoke? The stuffing. You eat an artichoke? You don't even eat an artichoke, right? What do you eat? You eat the stuffing that you make, or the little leaves. You pull the skin off the leaves. Fuck that. It's a waste. I don't like them. That's just me. Not a fan of artichokes. I got a limited palate. So thank you, Anthony, for your input on that question. So now, Salvatore, you have your answer. Yeah. Yes. If Stigs don't do the eyebrow, he'll look like Luca. Yes, you got to keep it in check. I don't want to look like Martin Scorsese over here. You know what I mean? The stem of the artichoke? No. No hope for Stigs. He don't get it. Hold on. What part of the artichoke do you eat? I know you peel off the quesadich when you slide them over your teeth. What's that? Now I know the people with the falsies, they have a problem doing that because their teeth come loose in the back. Heart and stem. Ma che cazzo è heart and stem? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. What's up, cuz? How are you, Mugs? How are you, Mugs? Did Tony Out Beach close down? Do you guys know, Muggsy? Would you know? Somebody would know? Tony Out Beach, he's gone? He left the YouTubes or what? I'm curious. Curious minds want to know. Did Tony Out Beach leave? Marinated choke hearts. Yes, I don't like them. I just don't like them, Bones. I've had them. I just don't like it. Not my thing. More for you, yes. Yep. Oh, he's live. Okay. All right. So he said he was going away, I thought, but he's still back. Okay. All right, Muggsy. Thank you for the info. Yes. More for you guys, Patty. Yes. Yeah. You guys are nuts. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm simple with my food, you know? But tonight, we're getting, I'm going to a friend's house by their pool. We're making some, appetizers, picking stuff like that. And then they're actually getting some abits from abits. So tonight we'll be by a pool and a fire pit and all that other shit. It's summer. It's Memorial Day weekend. Need some activities. This is what the weekend's about. Spend time with friends, spend time with family, not YouTube family. Spend time with friends, family, do things. Got to do something. There's some place to go. Somebody's got to like us. Somebody has to like me to want to be in my company on a holiday weekend. Lobster tails. Nice. Good for you. God bless. God bless, Patty. Very nice. Ralph's Pizza is very good, Jack. My favorite. One of my favorite. Right down the block, right here. I walked to Ralph's Pizzeria, but it's very, very, very good. It's a different type of pizza. No other pizza tastes like it. The only one that's close to it is one called Star Tavern in Orange, New Jersey. So you got Star Tavern and Ralph's Pizza and Lombardi's Pizza. There's three that are kind of like that. Now I had a thinny thin Thursday night at my friend's place called the Brook Tavern, and that's up in West Caldwell. My friend Michael owns it. So I had it's called a thinny thin. You know, there's all different types. There's all different types. Jack, yeah. So Ralph is good. Jack, yeah. Now you have, and then now you have Amore Calandra, who has a variety of pizzas. A variety of pizzas. All different types, and they're all kind of custom. He made his own types of pieces. Amore by Calandra. And that's in Nutley also on Center Street. That's where we did the live from. We're going to do it again. So he has all different. There's so many different. Yeah. So very good stuff. Marinated scungio. From the can, or you got the scungio fresh, big bones? Reservoir? Okay. Some people like reservoir, yeah. There's two reservoirs. My favorite is a place in Florham Park called Nona's. Nona Square. Just for that pizza, though. Nona Square. It's called the Nona Pie because they use the San Marzano, which I absolutely love. They use authentic San Marzano, and yeah. Oh, you're in Pizza Joe? Jax is good, yeah. You're in Pizza Joe? What happened? La Monica, yes, that's the one to get. Missed some of your shows, just never. That's okay, buddy. We're not talking about anything. We're talking about nonsense. This is the social club. Pizza, food, nothing. No, real pizza. Not Tony Pizza. Pizza. Real pizza. We're talking about pizza, nothing. We're talking about absolutely nothing, and that's the vibe I want. 25 people in the social club with nothing except respect. $28 a can now. Mahamadon. What the fuck's going on? People are gonna go back to what's those days? Medieval times and start hunting. You know what I mean? They're gonna go back to oh my god. Dean Dude's hungry, but he's 120 pounds. That's why we call him Driftwood. Hey, Driftwood, go eat a beats, will you? Eat some more calzones, huh? Florida pizza. Florida pizza. Nope, can't help you there. Got to make your own, Citrullo. You gotta make your own. Yeah. Arlene's thing, dude. You're always hungry. I can't. You guys are great. What a nice little group I got. I love this morning group. What a crew. This is all I want. This is all I want out of YouTube, man. I gotta be honest with you. I'm good right with this. Now my daughter's moving to St. Augustine, so we'll see how she eats down there. She's a great cook though, so yes, we'll get weight on you. Yeah, my daughter's a great cook, so I don't know. She makes everything, so I don't think she needs. She cooks. She's a cook. She's a cook. Both my kids cook, so my son's an amazing cook. He makes everything from scratch. He makes his pizza dough from scratch. My son. And my daughter cooks everything: broccoli rabe, chicken parm, everything. She makes everything. Boston cream. Yeah, good pizza. In fact, listen, go with the frozen. The best frozen pizza you're gonna get is called Freschetta. It's a square. Gonna get some new fish today. Oh, air fryer is great. I'm gonna get a couple of fish today. The thing is clean. The ick is gone. We're good. All 5 fish died the other day, last week, a week and a half ago. Changed the water. Paved 8. Just oh my god, 850, cuz huh? Bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll. 850 model. Yeah, down neck. We got the best food here. We got the best food overall. Fish murder. 5 died in one day. You know. Oh boy. Therese, what's going on? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Are you off today, Therese? I got to go to the post office today. I got to mail something to Gina and TT. I got to get to the post office. I have to. I got a beautiful fish tank over there. It's all ready. There is a Champions Flight called Anthony's. Oh, how is it, Jack? Is it good? The fish are gone. They flushed them. You're working today. All right. So post office is open. All right. I got to go to the post office. Got a lot to do today. I gotta get pedicure, eyebrows threaded, eye doctor, post office, and the dollar store. All of this before around noon. I'll make it all happen. Oh, you're off. Oh, I'll make it all happen. Pool is ready. I'll be poolside by 1 o'clock, sipping a Peroni. I gotta go get. I gotta get some Peronis. I'll go to Plaza Bakery over here. I'll get some rolls for some nice potato and eggs by the pool. Yes, she's a lady. Yes. Pedicure and eyebrows. You too. Teresa, if you ever come to North Jersey, we can run these errands together. We'll have Chuck chauffeur us around. How about that? There's a problem when me and Teresa are doing the same things. This is a problem. This is a problem, guys. Let's have Chuck drive you down to Jersey over here in the neighborhood. We'll have him chauffeur us around to all our beauty places, right? take us to He'll take us to get our pedicures. Then he'll take us to get our eyebrows threaded. Steve Blair, nice to see you. It's been a minute. That's why I came on late today. I was reading my paper, but one of the reasons I do come on late sometimes on the weekend is I get to see my old crew. So he said, no problem, Chuck. And then we'll take him for a nice Abitz, all right? A nice lunch in the neighborhood. Across the street, you can sit outside on the avenue, make a nice summer cocktail across the street. They have the bar set, the The restaurant across the street, the doors open, and you sit right out on the avenue. They have like a little, you know, microblade. Okay, it's a good one. I have somebody that does it. It's a true low. I know you're in Florida, but blah blah blah. Oh, Nastos, of course. Oh boy, God, yeah, Nastos. Wow. If I recall correctly, Nastos, the ice cream man used to come to Bradley Court. Wait, I don't even know who I'm talking to. There's nobody here who knows what Bradley Court is. Anyway, there was projects in Newark that I kind of grew up. That I kind of grew up in. My grandmother lived there, and I was pretty much there every day. But the ice cream truck used to come, and I think he had a Nastos freezer in there. I think I'm a metrosexual. What does that mean? What does this mean? I'm a metro. I take care of myself. What? You guys are bananas. Oh, okay. Yeah, Nastos never moved. Still there. No, 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 no. I'm getting fish today. I must get fish. The tank looks beautiful. Nastos is good. Hot pink. Oh, okay. Oh, you know where it is. Of course, you know where it is. Yeah. So yeah, I think that I think he used the ice cream truck used to come into the parking lot on the side on Munn Avenue and come in the back. That's where the ice cream truck came into the projects. I think he would come up Munn Avenue and come in. You know, on the right. The cemetery was on the left, and the entrance was on the right to the projects, and that's where we used to get the ice cream. And I think he used to have Nastos freezer in there, if I remember. I could be wrong. I'm going back. Arlene has a question down there. Going to a bridal shower? Ugh, the institution had to put you in one. You hung on South Orange Avenue. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. My mother's going to come on and talk about the Campeses. What do you think about that, Jack? South Orange Avenue. Remember the barber shop right there? Next to the fruit stand? The barber shop next to the fruit stand, right on South Orange Avenue? Well, well, the fruit stand was in front of the projects, right? And Gerard, I'll talk to you later. Nice talking this morning. Thank you for stopping in and the text and all of that. So I'll touch base later. Next to the fruit stand was about a block down was the barber shop and all the other stuff. What a great area that was. Yeah. Nice to see you, Gerard. I don't know the name of it. Was it? He had the old fashioned barbershop thing out there. Ironing board as a shower gift. Holy shit, Patty. Can you imagine? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unreal. What a nice group. So I get to come on a little bit later. I get to speak to some people that I don't see typically during the week because it's so early. I'm a 6:45 during the week person. So really, my coffee's done, and this is what I love to do. I totally enjoy this. Was Daddy home? She said we have a baby shower this weekend. I respond, baby showers. I just can't take all this stuff. Gianni, you just come in as I'm banging out because I'm going out, but I will be live again later. Yeah, it's true. This is true. This is true. There was about 5 barbershops. There was a lot. So I was still bringing my grandfather to get his haircut there in 1992. Can you imagine, Jack? 1992, my grandfather was still going to South. I had to take my grandfather to South Orange Avenue to get his hair cut way into the 90s. Can you imagine? They didn't leave the projects until 90. They wouldn't leave. They would not leave. They didn't care what was going on. Jack, the Splendorios were staying there. They wouldn't leave. The Drakes, Patty Drake stayed there a long time too. Patty Drake stayed there a long time. And Patty and Kathy, was mother and daughter, and the brother too. But the Drakes, Kathy Drake's 9 years older than me, and we used to play in the clotheslines over there. Yep. So that's the situation. Yeah, Williams, I can't deal with that stuff, William Brooklyn. We just hang out. Thank you for being a part of it. This might not be for everybody. We're just chill in the morning. We have a little coffee. So I appreciate you coming in, Brooklyn. I really, really do, William. It's nice to see you. We got all different people here, all walks of life. Everybody has all different things going on, all age groups. Yes. Seton Hall, yes. Yep. Arms. Seton Hall University, yes. Yep. But it's not in Newark, it's in South Orange. You know? Pizza, Peter's was great. Pasta Fazool was incredible. Peter's Pizzeria, Pasta Fazool. Adam, I'll talk to you later. Have a blessed day. I will be on frequently today. I'll probably do a few lives, depending on where I'm at. I could take you into my pedicure with me. And we'll do that. That's the Peter's Pizzeria. Was good on Franklin Street, yes. So there you go. There you go. Potato sandwich, nice. South Orange Ave now, no good. But they wouldn't leave. Teresa. They wouldn't leave. Down Neck, my grandparents would not leave. They stayed on in the projects until, I would say, 90. I think we moved them out in 90. We were already, settled in Belleville, and they wouldn't go, man. Oh, I'm getting a pedicure soon. Dugout Pizza. Where was the dugout? Down Neck. The hole in the wall was where? What street? Do you remember the hole in the wall? The Lucchese joint? Down Neck. Do you remember where Michael Perna's place was? Down Neck? It was Down Neck. I forget what street they were on. Michael Perna's place, Michael Tassetta. They had their place down there. I'm not sure what street, though. I know they were Down Neck. The hole in the wall was the social club. Merchant Street? Okay. That's possible. I don't remember. I don't remember Down Neck. Here we go. Police. Merchant Street, that's possible. I don't remember. Remember, I was a kid. This is in the 80s. They had the club down there early 80s. So, well, it was a Lucchese club. So I guess it was Michael Pernas, and it was the Tassettas, and Tommy Riccardi, all those guys. So the club was, I don't remember where. I'd have to ask Joey. Yeah, because they're from 14th Avenue. That's what it was named after, yeah. I guess, Jack, right? Because Michael Tassetta was from Valesburg. The Pernas, I don't know if Michael was, 14th Avenue, yeah. Well, that's where my ex-father-in-law was from, too. 14th Avenue, so. And then they moved down Neck, because they were in Belleville. So Belleville and Newark, the Neck section. Anyway. Yes, I will, Patty. Absolutely. I will see my daughter in Florida. Somehow, some way, I will absolutely. Now, Vern. Well, it's still there. The Italian, well, no, the Wise Guy Club, but the Italian Cafe is still there. There's one Italian cafe down Neck, right now? Down Neck? Ciao Italia or something? What's it called? Oh, came from 14th Avenue. Yes. All right. Mm-hmm. Good group. Solid, solid, solid group of guys. The only one that you can talk bad about is Tommy Riccardi. I mean, other than Machine Gun Tommy, the rest of them were stand up guys. And Joey Alonso, but he was really Joey Alonso maybe. But other than Joey Alonso and Cafe Italia, yeah, it's still there. Other than other than Tommy Riccardi and Joey Alonso, who was a coke addict. I mean, that's basically it for that group, from the hole in the wall. Good talk this morning, guys. Really cool, awesome, awesome conversation. Of course, I go to the feasts. I go to the feasts all the time. Therese, we got one at Holy Family Church down the block here, and then we have the one at the church on 7th Avenue in Newark. So I will be there's Citrulo. I don't know if you see my videos from Saint Gerard Feast. They moved to Melbourne. They used to be in the corner. Adams. Okay, Adams and Chestnut. All right, all right. Wow, Chestnut. Chestnut, you make a right off of Furry, no? You don't Chestnut. You make a right. My friend had a body shop down there. What the hell was his name? On Chestnut. Hmm. Taking me back a little bit down there. New York's feast, absolutely not. They're a mess. It's over. Not me. You won't see me at San Gennard. No, no, no. Oh, Brooklyn, I would go to Brooklyn's. Santa Rosalia, I would go to Santa Rosalia. But I will not go to San Gennard. No way. But I will go to Brooklyn's. Santa Rosalia. No doubt about it. That's a great one. 18th, I think it's on 18th Avenue, if I'm not mistaken. There's so many things I can talk about that we don't even talk about. Holy shit. Good morning, Don. There's so many things we can talk of. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. Saint of the wrongly accused. You got it. Oh, it's just a mess. It's a nightmare. It's filthy, dirty disaster. The Brooklyn one's good. Oh, yeah, yeah. You're better off from Brooklyn than you are Manhattan, Teresa. No, I'll be there. I'll be on Mulberry Street tomorrow morning for a quick minute. I'll take some video. But I will tell you this: Little Italy looks great right now. Little Italy looks incredible right now. Mulberry Street looks great, but the feast, nah. But the one on 18th Avenue, Santa Rosalia, yeah, I would do that. Definitely. Brooklyn's much better than Manhattan. Yeah. Oh, I know. That's so nice, Teresa. Oh, the area is this. Oh, it's a filthy mess. The Citrullo, that face just brings out all the miscreants. Nothing about culture anymore. Sanjanad, nothing about culture anymore. The culture's gone. St. Gerard, you got the culture. Everybody comes back to the neighborhood at St. Lucie. Santa Rosalia, it's you feel the culture, you feel the vibe, you get it, you feel it. But at the San Gennard feast, it's like a carnival. So it's not what it once was. Yep, it's not what it once was. Even our, It changes. Drop the link. Hold on. Hold on. Charisse wants to come up. Hold on. St. Rocco's Parade on 14th Avenue. Hold on. I'm going to get more coffee. Wait, and then I'll drop the link. Hold on. Let me play this real quick. I'm coming right back. See how nothing can last forever. Nothing can last forever. Summer is 69. Okay, let me drop that link. Hold on. Wait, what are we saying sorry about? Oh, your parents. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. All right, I'm going to drop the link. Give me a minute. Everything changes. Okay, okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. St. Rocco's Parade on. Is St. Rocco still there? The church? Hold on, Teresa. I'm dropping a link. Arthur Avenue. Feast Sunday, Labor Day. Yeah, it's tough, man. Crazy stuff. Citrullo, crazy stuff. All right, let me drop the link for Therese. Therese, let me see. Where is it? Invite. Copy the link. Drop this here. We go. Let me get my name off that screen right there. Banners off. Because then we can't see Therese. Therese is there. You got me on longer than I understand. But now I got a little more coffee. It probably changed fate. I don't know. Things have changed. Things have changed. It is, it's crazy. But we move along. We keep on going. We keep on doing things. If you went to the Feast of San Gennaro right now, you will be disappointed. That's a guarantee. You will be disappointed. You would say, "What the hell is this? A carnival? What is this?" They took half the church down. They took half the church down. Teresa Murphy has entered the building. Hello there.
Good morning.
How are you?
Don't mind my bedhead.
Oh God, what's happening?
Nothing. Nothing. I'm getting ready for a bridal shower today. Actually, just enjoying the sun in the
Nice.
backyard.
I
So,
hear those birds chirping. It's
uh,
beautiful.
it's beautiful. I got the dog out. I'm drinking
Oh
my
my.
tea.
Nice.
So,
Tea and coffee.
yes,
Wow.
yes. I miss those days with the feast that I used to go down there all the time. I never went to the one in Brooklyn. My parents always went to the one in Arthur Avenue one.
That's in the
Um,
Bronx. Yeah. Do they still
yeah,
have it? I'm sure they still have it
yeah,
there.
they
Yeah.
still have it. They still have it because it was the closest. I think my father, um, he carried the statue down in Mulberry Street a couple of times. I have pictures of that too. I'm so glad someone took pictures of that.
Oh man, that's stuff
Um,
you don't
yeah.
have it.
So and they're not here anymore. I miss them
You
so
know,
much. They went so young, 62 and 67, too
it's
young.
crazy. Now they
Yeah.
used to carry it. They used to carry it.
Yes, my father carried with a bunch of other men. I'll put the picture up on my
Yeah.
community page. It's
Well, now they roll it. Now we roll this
yeah,
thing.
now they roll it. Yeah, they used to carry the band and everything. The
Everything.
band, everything.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. I was like, "What?"
I do roll it. I roll the one. I get it. I'm in the procession with the one that's in Newark. I do it.
You do?
I roll it. Yeah, I'm one of the people that roll it for the procession. It still goes through the neighborhood and everything,
Okay.
which is great. But the one in New York, you would think you're at just a carnival. Mulberry
Yes,
Street.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, and
It's
they
pretty cool.
and half the church was knocked down.
Really?
Yeah, the back
It.
of the church they sold off. They were able to
Oh.
split the property, and in the back, I guess I don't know what went on back there, but the front part of it's still there. The back part was knocked down. They sold off half the property,
Oh. Okay. Okay.
so it's all changing.
Yeah. Yeah. I just like the atmosphere.
Mhm.
The food, of course, the food,
Yes.
the atmosphere, the people are just so friendly and inviting and nice, and it reminds me of when I was a kid and sitting out on the stoop and all
Yes.
along the sidewalk with the lawn chairs, and everybody would just come out with their coffee or
Mm.
their drink or whatever and just be talking about
Uh-oh. What happened? She went off. Shit. Are you still there or no, Therese? She might have lost her internet. Oh, there you
No,
are.
yeah, just somebody was trying to call me. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm going to send you something from this newspaper that I read, the Italian Tribune. You
Okay.
were just you were just talking about the people sitting outside. I'm
Yeah.
going to send you an article from in there about the old Italian woman sitting outside that didn't really look like they were paying attention to what was going on,
Yeah.
but they were talking.
Yeah.
And then years later, they come to find out they heard every kid. Oh, they knew just this boy, that girl. That they
That.
knew everything, but they were just sitting there with their hands down like this, and
Oh,
just their lips moving, looking like they were not observant.
oh, that's like the Italian FBI. We used to call them.
I'm gonna snapshot it and send it to you. You're gonna enjoy this article.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, send that to me. I'm gonna
So I
look.
still get this paper from. It's called the Italian Tribune. The neighborhood here, Bloomfield Avenue, used to have the Columbus Day Parade every year. It all
Yes,
changed.
I was in the Columbus Day Parade because
Yeah.
I went to St. Helena's in the Bronx. I went to elementary school, and I
Wow.
was in the band. And
Oh, that's nice.
I was a color guard and I was a
Wow.
fife player, both. And
Really?
I was in the Columbus Day Parade in Manhattan, just
Oh,
one. And I did get on that big platform, and my parents saw me on TV. It was really cool. I loved it. It was great. I was tiny. I was like, I
somebody's calling you. Ryan's calling. Send me Venmo.
everybody's calling me because I got a bridal shower to go to. They're all calling me.
Hold on. Was that on Fifth Avenue? They're all calling her. Oh my God! Look.
Ugh, I'm sorry. I'm so
Was it
sorry.
on Fifth
Oh,
Avenue? The parade? Was that parade on Fifth Avenue? She can't stop with the phone. Look at that. She's like a bookmaker over there, like a bookie with the phone ringing. Now you're muted. You're muted. You're muted. You're muted.
I'm gonna leave and then come back because everybody's. I can't believe it. I come on. Of course, it's just that's what happens. That
Right.
gravitational pull. Somebody knows I'm talking to somebody. So
You going out? Yeah, she got to go out.
yes, I'm gonna go out because my grandson's calling me.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'll
Goodbye.
come back. I'll come.
All
I'll
right.
come back. All right.
I'm here. All right. Teresa's awesome. Teresa's awesome. I know Teresa about, I don't know, 2 years, year and a half. She's great. Yeah. She's answering the phone like a boogie. Teresa's great. Yeah, so she was in those parades. So yeah, Manhattan, Brooklyn, Bronx, all three different types, and Newark, 4 different types of areas. So I don't know. So I do the procession. So what she was saying about carrying the saint, I do carry the saint, but now we wheel it through. My grandparents carried it through the neighborhood, and now I wheel it, and it's just a weird feeling going in there, walking where my grandparents' footsteps were. So interesting stuff, good stuff, good stuff. It's always nice to see from the people that I've been around with for a while on here. I met Teresa on here, got a good friendship. Speak offline. It's not just on here. So it's pretty interesting. You get some good people you come across. Teresa is great, Gianni. Absolutely. She is awesome. Teresa's awesome. She's such a good soul. She really is. Now she sent me Ryan's baseball card, and I'm not going to take it out of the plastic. I'm keeping it right in there. And she sent me a wonderful CD, a wonderful oldie CD. Oh, so Trullo, you would love the CD that she sent me. Christopher Toro, you are all over the place, my man. They say I'm all over the place because you are everywhere. And that is great. Nice to see you, Toro. Very nice to see you. So what else was I talking about? That was basically it. We used to carry the Madonna. Yeah. Oh, good, very good, Gianni. Very good. Yep. Yep. It's good. Now my kids go to the feast, which is good. Very important. Why let that stuff go? There is no such thing as the old days. There's no such thing as the old days. When you keep the traditions current. My kids know they're having macaroni on Sunday. My kids make sauce, gravy, whatever you want to call it. So there is no old days. You got to retain culture. It's very important. Retain your culture. She gave me a great CD. If I could play it in the okay, if I could play it in the background. Oh wait, you're there. Hold on a minute. I think you're
Okay.
here.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I just had to tell them I'll be off in a couple of minutes. That's all. Because my grandson put me in a bus on the floor. He put the camera in the bus on the floor, and I'm like, Carter, I'll call you back in 1 minute, and then I'll go take a ride in your bus.
That's where the camera is right now.
No. He put the phone, my daughter's phone camera, in the bus and was taking me for a ride around the house.
Oh, that's nice.
It's very creative.
What is that? FaceTime stuff?
What, honey?
FaceTime? Like all of that shit?
Yeah, he FaceTimes me every weekend. Yep.
Oh my God, that's great.
Yeah, it's cool. But he's actually coming with us today, so it's
Really?
nice. Yeah, he'll be with us at the bridal shower. Yeah.
Ooh,
My brother's son's getting married.
very
Yeah.
nice. That's great stuff. Oh
So
my
anyway,
God.
what I was talking about is, I miss those old days. I do, and I
Yeah.
dream a lot about that. I can actually, when you actually can smell the smells of your old room. Like, I mean, I know this sounds weird, but I'll have dreams where I actually smell the smells, like that those city smells. Because we
Yeah.
used to live in those kind of like private houses, the brownstone-y kind of houses, and
Okay.
the radiators were like regular radiators, old time radiators, and I could just still smell those smells. It's
Yeah.
amazing how you remember stuff like that.
And you hear it, the steam coming up,
Yes.
the
Yeah, and you used to get
clanking of the pipes, right?
yes, and those are all comforting to me.
Yep, yeah. It was just noises that we knew, clank, clank, clank,
Right.
and
When I first moved up to the country, which I called the country, went Westchester County, and I couldn't get to
just
sleep. It was too quiet.
too quiet. Yeah,
I had to put on stuff like a stereo low or a TV low or something,
yeah.
and, to get me to go to sleep. And I was like, my friends were like, why do you keep those on? I'm like, I can't. I'm so used to the noise.
Noise has changed. White noise, background noise. You need it.
That's
You're
right.
used to it. It makes you go to sleep. That's why I do keep it, and I keep the TV on.
Yeah.
Or I have a window unit air conditioner, which isn't typical today, but
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
really helps.
Yeah. Now I have a fan I put on sometimes.
Do you?
Yeah.
Wow,
But
that's great.
yeah, it's nice. It's nice. I remember those days. They were so innocent and so happy, like I was sheltered from a lot, so I guess they were really happy, but all that other
Yeah,
stuff, if anything happened on the street, I mean, we were just whispered away. It's like, all right,
that's it.
everybody inside,
You don't know about it. You're not
No, and
supposed to know about it, right?
no, not the girls anyway, at least the girls, maybe the
Yeah,
older guys, but
yeah. Hello, Mike F. We got some good people. So sometimes I come on later on the weekend because I like to get to some of the old crowd that I don't get to see often. We've been around some of these people for 2 years and we don't get to see them. Can you hear me or no?
me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I was just looking at the
So I'll
comment.
come on. So sometimes on the weekend I'll come on a little bit later to get some of the veterans back in.
No, I
That was
like that. I like
yeah,
that. Yeah, because I mean, I still get up at like 7,
yeah,
so an hour late. I mean, well, 2 hours later because I'm getting up at like 5 o'clock. So
yeah.
yeah,
But that's why I like to do it on a Saturday, Sunday. Come on a little bit later, get that old crowd in here.
yeah, it's fun, right?
Yeah. Well, we've been around these people for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yeah,
met through a mess of a genre, and now we're all became a nice little group. So it's
yeah,
interesting.
that's great. That is so great. Yeah,
So there
it's
are some good people. Yeah.
there are good people. It's a shame because you get those few bad apples
We're
that
good.
mess it up for everybody else.
They
And
all get weeded out. They're all
right.
going
So
away. Eventually, they weed out.
yeah, they do. I mean,
It's not,
I'm far from perfect.
yeah,
I didn't have a perfect life. It's just that I choose to think more positive than
yeah,
other people, and I choose to be happy. I was always a friendly, conversive person.
yeah,
So is Chuck, same thing.
yeah.
And we just love being around people. My family always had friends and family around all the time, all the time,
Yep,
all the
us
time.
too. Same thing.
And
Wow,
so I'm just
nice.
used to that. A lot of people like kind of like step back.
Yeah.
Oh, she's too friendly. There's something up. No, there's not something up. This is what it is.
You're like
There
you're like
there are nice people out there, everybody. There
yeah,
are truly nice people out there. Yes. And I stay out of people's business when I know. You could tell
Yes.
when you have to stay it out.
And this whole thing, you're the female version of me.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
The way we navigate through all of this. It's crazy, right?
Yeah. I mean, I just enjoy being around my heritage, my culture,
Yeah,
and even though my mother was German and Irish, she was a little bit. She was German, Irish, and English, believe it or
yeah,
not. And my
yep.
father was Italian, Sicilian. So.
Yeah, so you have the culture, the culture
Hmm.
background. So that's
But
it.
most of the culture we hung around were all Italians. We were in an all Italian neighborhood. It
Yeah,
was, you know. So
it's
that's
interesting.
how that's how I
And they
grew
came
up.
from different areas. Your mother came to where your father grew up.
No,
She
they
came.
would. They no, they actually no. They lived around the corner from each other.
Oh, they were both neighborhood people.
Yeah, they
Oh,
went to school with each other. Yeah.
oh my God, that's
Well,
great.
it's some school, some school. No, my mother went to Catholic school. My father went to public school. So,
Really?
yeah, but they were neighborhood kids.
Yeah.
They were neighborhood kids. They knew each other since they were like 13, 14 years
Oh
old.
my God.
And then they
You
got
don't.
married and they had me. My mother was very young. She was
Yeah.
19.
Yeah.
My father was 20. Yeah. And
Unbelievable.
just, yeah, yeah. And still, they're friends still. My Aunt
Yeah.
Angela and Uncle Frankie, still same, and still married. They're still living.
Wow.
My other
Gotta be
aunt and
nice.
uncle is still living in Florida.
What are they?
Everybody's
80s,
still
90s?
with their spouses. No. Well, they're close to 80, I guess. Yeah. My
Yeah.
Aunt Joe's in her early 80s. Yeah. And
So I
go
got
ahead.
well, they're in their not. They got to be. Think about it.
Yeah, close to 80. Well,
90, 80.
my father would have been 81 this year, I think. Something
Wow.
like that. Well, I don't know. He was born in 42.
So they just announced that Frankie Valli now has he has a residency in Vegas. How is he 89?
Wow.
He's got his own theater,
God bless him.
a
God,
residency. So he'll be living there, staying there, and he'll
good.
be on 3, 4 times a week. Celine
Right.
Dion had it. They give these residencies to some of the, like Sinatra had it. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
89.
Yeah.
He was
It's your
on,
mindset. It's your mindset. You set your mind to like
and
you're young and mindset is.
He was on a Jersey Kids show yesterday.
Hmm.
This is a young kid. He has about 300 subscribers. Such a small little channel, but he's a Jersey boy. This kid that I know, and
Yeah.
it's just Jersey stuff. And he has Frankie Valli on. Frankie Valli was on, and
Yeah.
he was just saying. He was asking him how how are you doing this? He says I live a relatively quiet life. He says I'm in bed 9 o'clock every night.
Yeah. Simple life. Simple.
And he says, a little bit of maybe a drink here and there, no
Hmm.
substances, nothing like that. And he just says, just I keep it. And he moved from this area to California because they said that his voice would maintain he would be able to maintain it living in that climate for some reason. I don't know why.
It
If it
may
has
have something to do
They
with it.
figured it out for him that California would be the place for him to live. He's not in California because he's a jet set type of guy. He's actually very
No.
down to earth.
Well, he
You know what I
doesn't
mean?
live in the fast lane. That saves a lot of years. That
And then he
saves
sings
a lot
and
on
then
your life.
he sings in the shower for an hour every day.
Aw, that's sweet.
89 years old. Can you
That's
imagine?
sweet. That's so sweet.
So they gave him a residence in Vegas and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it should be nice.
I think it'll be great. It'll be great because he's great. Frankie Valley's great.
Long overdue. Long overdue.
That's right. Long overdue.
But
So
we still
great.
have them.
Oh my God, it's so beautiful out here. I love
I
it.
hear those birds chirping. It's amazing.
They're having the good time.
Yeah. Look at
Charlie's
that.
sitting in the grass looking at the birds. She's a bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's she doing?
She's doing good. We enrolled her in obedience school so we can try to get her away from chewing up all our shoes. Now we are hiding our shoes.
Oh my God.
They go through that.
That's
Yeah.
what they do.
She's a baby. Yeah. So she'll come out of it. But I
Yeah.
have toys for her to chew, but she chooses. I think she gets really mad when we leave. So now we have to put her in a crate when we leave, unfortunately. With a bunch of bones and stuff like that. She's used
Yeah,
to it. She came from a rescue, so it's
I
not,
know.
it goes right in.
Goes right in, no problem.
But I don't trust her yet. I don't want her eating my couch yet, I don't want her eating my couch.
No, that wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be
No,
good.
no. Shoes I can replace. Other stuff,
Yeah,
it takes time.
I know.
So
All right, I'm gonna bang out.
okay. Well, it was good talking to you.
Pedicure, eyebrows. I got things to do.
All right, go ahead.
All
Enjoy
right, nice
yourself.
seeing you. All right, talk to you
Yes,
later,
nice
Teresa.
to. Bye,
Awesome.
everybody. Have a great weekend.
God,
We'll see you.
awesome. Have a good day.
Okay, love you guys. Bye.
Teresa is incredible. Always love having Teresa on. She comes on once in a while. Teresa's great. Good people. Her and Chuck, really good people. I've come to have a personal, friendship with them. Very nice, very good, down to earth individuals. So that's about it for me. I'm on a little longer. Sticks has to get his eyebrows threaded, pedicure, eyebrows, eye doctor, and poolside by 1 o'clock. That's my goal. 1 o'clock with a Peroni, Gianni. I got to get some Peroni on my way. And that's it. Yeah, that's a lot of work, Gianni. Thank you for the compliment yesterday. It's a lot of work to maintain that yard, but I do it. I handle it. I like living alone. I live with bots. Manscaping top to bottom. Nothing. Clean. Bullet head. Hysterical. Let me go through the chat while I was talking to Teresa. I might have missed some things up in here. Let me see. Don Mickey was flirting with Mrs. Teresa. No, Teresa's a beautiful girl. She's great. And her personality's on point. Good people. When we come across some good people, like I said, we met, like Gianni said, we met in a message. I will, Jack. Yep. Jack, my mother was on the phone a little while ago. I'll tell her. Yeah, she remembers. Peroni's good. Yeah, Peroni's good. I'll have a little Peroni. Gianni. Todd, Father, I'm logging off, my man, but good to see you. How do I log off now? Bots. How do I log off? I can't. That's why I come on at these different hours. I get different people. Peroni. Yeah, I'll have the Spataro. I'll have the Peronis today. But I do like Michelob Ultra. A little useless information. Joey Merlino likes to drink Michelob Ultra. Why did I say that? Who cares? Just a little tidbit, something that you learn on Tommy Stigs' channel. Joey Merlino likes to drink Michelob Ultra. Where would that come from? Where would I get that from? Yes, they did, Jack. Yes. Cigarettes and hairspray. That was your childhood smells, Patty Daly? That's hysterical. Don Miki, don't forget the roses. Bradley Court. How I miss it, Jack. How I miss playing in those clotheslines. There you go. Very interesting. Gianni, yep. Skinny Joey likes to drink Michelob Ultra. I don't know why. I can't explain it, but that's his beer of choice. Why would I know that? Why would I know something like that? Oh, there's so many things I don't talk about. All right, so Todd Father's going to be in the woods tomorrow. Nicey nice. My son got his permit Friday. No. Thursday, he called me excited. So my son got his the permit to have a biscotta. That's how we say it. Well, I kind of like it, Gianni. I kind of like it. I do like it. That's my go-to. Michelob Ultra. I love it. Yes, you'll be all right, Patty. You'll be okay. Guinness Stout. Whew, that's heavy. I'm not a fan of that stuff. I like the light stuff. But I do like the Ultra, Gianni. Yep. See, there you go. There you go. Me too. Yeah, well, that's your time. You were up, cuz. To you, those are normal hours. Peroni red. What does that mean? I never heard of that. Peroni red? Well, I like Michelob Ultra. And I do like a regular Bud, an old fashioned Budweiser. I'm a Budweiser guy. I like Bud. I know it sounds crazy. I will not drink Coors Light. It's that college new age beer, and I'm old, so I like Peroni Red. Don, I never heard of it. I gotta text myself. Let me see, Don McHugh. Let's ask the Googles. Hold on, hold on. Yeah. All right. You got a very nice compliment, Teresa, from one of our. What is this now? TikTok. I don't use TikTok. Oh, the goose bots. Okay, what is Peroni Red? What is Peroni Red beer? What is it?
According to Difford's Guide, Peroni is the Peroni Company's original brand and is said to be the most widely consumed beer throughout the Italian peninsula. Red Label Peroni is darker in color and more full-bodied than Peroni Nastro Azzurro, brewed with malted barley, corn, hop pellets, and hop extract.
Okay, Don. There you go, guys. It's a heavier. Don, it's a heavier. There you go. There you go. Don? Budweiser and Marlboro Reds. That was me. Marlboro Reds, 2 packs a day. That was me, Bullethead. I used to smoke 2 packs of Marlboro Red a day. Can you imagine? Holy shit. Now today I'll have a cigar. But I drank at that time. I didn't drink. With my Marlboro Reds, I definitely did not drink beer. I had Jack and Ginger. I used to drink a little Jack and Ginger. I drank Jack and Ginger, Tanqueray and tonic. And then there was a vodka for a little while, Absolute Citron. I don't know if anybody knows about that. Absolute Citron. I like Budweiser though. I can't drink Heineken. Marlboro Reds was my thing as well. Now it's my cigars. Yeah, Marlboro Reds. I smoked 2 packs a day for probably from 15 years old to 35 ish, 17 years old. Well, thank you very much, dear Edwin. Not really a show. You never smoked a Trullo? Yeah, I smoked Marlboro Red. In jail, I smoked Marlboro Lights. Actually, in Essex County Prison, you could not get Marlboro. They wouldn't give you. They didn't sell Marlboro at commissary. They had Red Peroni, Spartaro. I don't know. Your mom smoked Reds? Yeah. Benson and Hedges. Oh my God. Listen to you, Don. You're going back with the Benson and Hedges. Holy shit. So, Trullo, I bet your mom had a cigarette case too with a change purse in the front, right? That little cigarette case from Nork Slip Factory. From Nork Slip. The little cigarette case. Oh, man. Well, I'm talking to wonderful people, Patty. I do have to get moving. Yes, she did. She had the case, right? Couple of quarters in the front. Yeah, they didn't have Marlboro in prisons. They had Kent. If anybody heard of the cigarette called Kent. Kent and Newports. Yeah, you're better off down there. I don't know why no Marlboro's in prison. I don't know why. Now you can't smoke in there. I would go fucking bananas. If I was doing time and couldn't smoke, I would lose my brains. Unbelievable. Crazy. Leather case. Your mom smoked Kent. Interesting. See that? Look at this. Coles. Oh, Coles. Yeah. Caldwell prison had Cools, two. Yeah, Cools, Kent, and what did I just say? The other one, the green. Um, Newport, Cools, and Kent. They definitely had Kent and Cools. Yeah. But anyway, okay, guys, look, I'm on for an hour and 20 minutes. That's long. Who wants to hear Stigs that long? No topic. We had no topic, and we kept it entertaining for an hour and a half. Yeah, Christopher Toro. Chris. Oh, Kents were marketed towards women, Patty? Oh, I wouldn't know. Oh, God, that would be crazy. Tuesday morning, we will be on there. Guys, I got to bang out. Thanks for stopping by the social club this morning. As always, I say your presence is a present. I appreciate more than you know each and every one of you. Really, really. The new, the old. So when I come on at different times, the new regulars will see some older names pop up, and I'll just address them. We've been with a lot of people a long time here. There's people like Gianni that would know every name that pops in. Teresa will probably know. Dean Do, a couple of people. But then I got some new cycling through. Jack, nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Mike F., always a pleasure to get you on stream. Always a pleasure to get you on. This was a true social chat. This really was, Patty. We went over a lot of different things. This is the true meaning of a social chat. You're right, Patty. I'll give you that. 100%. Everything from tripe to the Italian Tribune to feasts to jail to cigarettes to beer. We spoke about everything in an hour and 20 minutes. That's what I love. That's what I love. It's not about numbers. It's not about views. It's not about subscribers. It's about once you're in the social club, the content comes out. We are the content because we're regular, real people. We are the content. I say it all the time. I'm not the content because I'm not a content creator. We are the content inside the social club. Right? Once you get inside the social club, that's when everything happens. Down neck, we had great talks about Nastos and, Ferry Street. Beautiful, just everything. Everything. And that's what I like. So I'm going to reiterate it. When you go into a social club, and I had one, when you come into a social club, we would have the tables all set up and ready. Guys would come in, and the topics were never known what was going to happen. Unless there was meetings going on. That's a different story. But other than meetings going on and a few wise guys talking about what they spoke about, social club was not all wise guys. It was also neighborhood guys, Italian American guys. I say, what would Tommy? I say that would Tommy. Do you like it? So, yeah. All right. Yep. God bless America. God bless our veterans. That's it. I just want to reiterate that's a social club vibe, and that's how I tried to make it. That's how I'm just trying to make this thing over here. This channel of ours. This thing of ours. You get the vibe? You feel it? I got to go. Tommy Stigs checking out. Ciao for now. Pedicure up next.